Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I've come on to show you how to make, I'm calling it a boutique style gift bag because that's just what I think it looks like. I was on Google the other day and I found a bag, if you can see that. It's like a tote bag, but I just loved the handles on it. And then there's another one there. So I just thought, I wonder if I could put this into paper. So I went ahead and I had a little play around and this is what I came up with, and I just think it's absolutely brilliant. I love it. It's quite sturdy, it's got a reinforced top here. I've just popped a scarf in it, it's quite a big scarf. It's one of those big circular ones that I wear every day, so you can see how huge that is. And that fits in there nicely. Yeah, so I just think the handles are so quirky and nice and I really liked it. It is full size. It measures 8.5 inches this way by 6 by 3 inches. So it's a really good size. I am going to do it in a different colourway. I went to the range and found this gorgeous paper pad, purple paper block. I also got that in the blue as well. I'll quickly show you that. So there's the blue one, which got some really nice pretty designs in there, and these were $3.99 at the range, and they're all double-sided and it all ombres kind of down in colour. So I've chosen to go with the purple one. There is some, you probably can't really see it very well, but that's beautiful. Gorgeous papers. So that was from the range. And then just to coordinate, I found also at the range this coloured card. You get 100 sheets, 200 GSM, and you get all of those nice colours. And there is a nice lilac-y purple there that I thought would coordinate nice. So we've used that. And then also, that was $4.99 for them 100 sheets. Then I found this. It's an A4 glitter pack. Not really sure how many sheets you're getting, but different to your normal glitter card. It's got a lovely like shine on it, and if you can see that glitter, it's just really pretty. It doesn't shed, it's really embedded into the card, and then the back of it is just like a card, so it's really nice. So anyway, enough babbling on from me. What I did was I've just got some layering circles. I've got a couple of sizes there. I'll just tell you what mine are. The outer one, it's about 2 3/4 inches, and the inner one is about 2 1/4. So I've just layered them up. Then I took the larger one, which is this one, and that measures about 3 1/4 inches, and that's what I cut this bit out with. But if you've got something else to cut a little half circle, then that's fine. And then this one is just for that. And on the outside I cut a gold foil and then 2 black ones, so they're like different coloured. So I have done that. I've cut 2 lilac and then this sparkly glitter one. So all you want to do with those is just layer them up. So I'm just gonna, I got this glue as well actually today, and so far so good. It's already got a nozzle hole, so you do not have to cut it at all, which is really good, because this one that I usually use, you have to cut a hole. It's got a really nice precision tip. It does actually say on the back of it that you do not need to cut it. On the directions of how to use it, it says do not cut nib. So if anybody has it and you cut the nib, you really don't have to. I wouldn't have even seen the hole, to be fair, because it is that small. And also in the lid, it's got a little bit there, so when you push that on in, the nozzle bit actually sits inside that little divot, can you see, as to not block it up. So if you cut it, it's not going to sit in that cap, and therefore it will block up. So that's that. Then you want to take your card. You're going to use a 12 by 12 piece. We're just going to pop this out of the way for a second. What you see me do now, you're going to do this twice, because obviously you want a front and a back. Didn't really want to waste any cardstock, so this is why I'll be doing it the way that I am. So making sure your paper is directional, if you've got directional paper, and on whichever side is going to be the top of your bag, score at 3 inches and 11.5 inches, and then just turn that on the side and score again at 3 inches and at 9 inches. And we will be cutting this little square off. So this is the side of the bag. So just at 1.5 inches, and you want to come down to about a 7.5 and then stop. So we will be cutting that off, so don't worry about how that looks. Then next you want to take a steel ruler and your scoring tool. I don't know if you can see it. If I turn it over, that's better. We're just going to, from the end of the score line, we're going to draw a triangle. Okay, that's what you're going to have there at the top. Can you see that line running up? But we will cut that out, so don't worry about that. So from the corner up to that score line, you just want to create your triangle, right? And then just turn it around and do the other side as well. Okay, and that's all your scoring done. So what we're going to do is fold and just burnish all of your score lines. Okay, so now you want to make sure you've got the top and the bottom. So the bottom of the box is where you've got your triangle. This big flap at the top, we need to cut off the bit where the line runs through. You are going to cut out this square. So right up to that line you scored, cut along the inside of it, and then cut that square off. No notching or anything like that, because this is the side of your bag. So cut that off, and the rectangle as well. And you will notch the rectangle. So just notch there. And this bit now is going to glue on to the top of your bag, so it's like that. So that top part then becomes reinforced. So on the side, you've got your bottom square. So don't forget, you're going to do this twice. And then you just want to take a small wedge out of that square, and again on the other side. Right. And then take off this bottom rectangle as well. And then just notch. Okay, so at the moment you've got that. Okay, so then what we're going to do is, I've got this really, really big double-sided sticky tape that the lovely Steph and her mum gifted me. Oh, that's just completely come off. Maybe we'll not be using that. Just a second. It's been absolutely fine. Okay, right, there we go. So I've got this double-sided tape, and I'm going to run that along the top. And just cut that piece off. And then using your bone folder, just really, really burnish that down. And then, oops, taking your pokey tool, just remove that. And then I do it again. You don't have to, but I just like to. Just gives it, because there's a little bit here at the bottom, you just want to make sure, oops, it's nicely stuck. So don't worry about that bit of a crease. Just take care that you don't do that. Just really smooth it down, it'll still come off, it's fine. And then just use your bone folder to peel off the back. And then what you can do is just fold that over and then just burnish it so that it sticks down. Okay, so now the side, you could just push that in and then kind of bend your triangle in a little bit so that you've got that. If you don't want this bit as well, I meant to say just cut it off. You can take that off. I just like to make that reinforced. So then what you're going to do is fold all of that in, because now we're going to measure, do you see that, for our circle. So I'm just laying it down and it measures 8.5 inches. So you want to make a mark at 4 1/4 there, and then taking that big circle, what I actually should have done was, because I've already gone ahead and done this piece, so if you just draw before you stick obviously the handle bits in, you could roughly get a guide of where you need this to be. So you can turn it back around now, and then you just want to place that within the pencil marks. I went a bit lower on this one. I think I've just gone a bit higher up with that one, but it's absolutely fine. You could just cut as big a circle out as you want, really. So I'm going to use some washi tape. Let's make sure you can still see. And I'm just going to tape that down like so. So what I'm going to do is go and cut this out on my Big Shot, and then I'm going to come back. You do need, I will say, I've had to cut this out on the Big Shot Plus. I pulled that out and I took these under, and that fits then on the Big Shot Plus. If you haven't got a Big Shot Plus, you still can do it. You could have a punch if you've got a punch big enough. You could use a cutting knife and cut that out. So don't worry if you haven't got one, you can still do it. I'm just don't want to use a knife. So I'll just be back in a minute. Okay, so we've gone ahead and done that. Next, what you want to do is take your handle, and you're going to need 3 strips, and these are going to measure, excuse my hands keep getting in the way, 3 1/4 inches by 2.5 inches. And I've just used my bone folder just to give them a little curve. Like silver foil would look really nice as well with that. Then what you want to do is pop a little bit of the glue just along that bottom. Place your hoop over and just pull them up together. And then just squeeze it, okay? Let's have a drink of my coffee. And then you want to repeat that with the other 3. So I'll do that and then I will come back. Okay, so I'm back. So I've done that. So you've got your ring and you've got your 3 loops on. Next, what you're going to do is decide whereabouts you want to place them. So all I did was, see if I can put a sheet on there so you can see. So I made it quite central as I could. I know that they're going to be down at an angle. It's a bit fiddly, not too bad. And then you just think where you want that to be. So that's about right for me. So then what I'm going to carefully lift that off, take my glue, and just run a little bit along the bottom of each strip thing, I don't know what you call them. And then taking your bag, let's stand up I think, let's come in a little bit, and just taking your bag and lay it back over the top, just as neat as you can. Right, and then just press. You can line it up on your grid if you've got one. Just get your bone folder and give that a little burnish. And that's how I attached mine. Then if you just gently lift them up, you can just rub them down on the other side. Okay, so I'll just move this one out of the way. So now you've got that, you've done that twice, so you've got your front and your back. Now we're going to attach. So you've got your small strip, zoom back out a little bit. You're going to layer one on top of the other, like so. Alright, so again, taking your glue, just running that along the edge. And then lining up your other piece. And then just use your bone folder just to burnish that nicely on. And again, you could turn it over. And then what you're going to do is fold this one over, and hopefully that one will just line up nicely. So you're going to get your glue again, running it along the edge. Let's put that on a minute. Just going to line that up and hold that for a minute. Okay. And then just use your bone folder just to burnish it. And then I like to turn it over and do it again, just to make sure that it's nice and secure. Okay, so once you've done that, you want to decide, well, which side you want the front to be, which side you like the best. I think I'll choose that side. So then what you're going to do is fold in the bottom. I'm going to glue these flaps and then bring this one down, just so that it's a nice seamless edge. Okay, so I'm just going to run some glue along these side flaps. And on this side one as well. It can be a bit difficult when you've got the handles on, but you can do it. So then just fold in them two. You can then bring it on its side and just glue the bottom as well. Okay. And then you can just fold that one over. And then turn it over. Get your hand in, or a bone folder or a ruler, whichever one you've got. Just going to put the lid back on the glue. Don't want that too. And then that's it. How adorably cute. And then you can just squeeze them together. You've got your nice sides. It's a really lovely little gift bag, and I'm just super happy with it. You can see them handles sparkly. It's a nice lilac paper, and it's a really, really deep bag, like I said. So that's the two different kinds of patterns. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you'll give it a go. Don't forget to join my Facebook group, Crafting with Danielle Rose, where you can also post your projects and share with everybody as well. So thank you so much for watching. See you again next time. Bye.